At first glance, it looks like any other big box store.
It's beautiful. It's kind of like a Walmart.
But it doesn't take you long to see and hear that this is much different from your neighborhood Walmart. Shooter's World is a 62,000 square foot firearms superstore. But to simply call this a gun store really wouldn't do it justice.
We wanted something to be wide open and very accessible to families, to women, to bringing your kids in to shoot. So we have classes every day of the week, from beginning to expert, from ladies only to children's courses and safety classes.
There's also a firearms museum and, of course, the shooting range. The company says the store is the largest in the state. And the opening of Florida's largest gun store comes at an interesting time for the firearms industry. Guns are polarizing these days, with gun control a hot topic following the Newtown, Connecticut shootings. Many believe tactical weapons like the ones dominating this section of the store will soon be banned, and that has meant a run on guns. But Shooter's World says they aren't some fly-by-night operation taking advantage of the big rush.
This concept was started long before the onset of this latest rush for guns. We had been planning this for a long time.
They say they will keep their prices the same and not take advantage of the demand. They say they are here to serve their customers for the long haul. Customers like Renita Singh.
I shot maybe 6 rounds today. I experienced 3 different guns.
Singh, a USF senior, wouldn't call herself a gun expert by any means, but might soon become a customer.
Yeah, I heard Monday nights is ladies' night, so I'll definitely be back for that.
Kevin Headley has a little more gun experience.
And I've probably been shooting pretty much my entire adult life in one form or another.
He says Shooter's World and their well-rounded approach is a welcome change, and he says he's also a fan of the run on guns.
I think it's a good thing that people are exercising their constitutional rights and deciding to be interested in doing something about that.
And here in Tampa, it looked like the making of a Hollywood hit. Only this wild chase was not a movie. It was a violent crime spree that ended with a crash and a suspect dead. And that chase from last week was nothing new for Tampa police. They actually train for them all the time. It's called pit maneuvers. And Fox 13 photojournalist Allison Rothang checked out one of those training sessions earlier this week.
Accelerating.
My name's Michael Rivera.
We are in pursuit, and we are going to ram him. Okay, shooting.
I'm the corporal in charge of the training unit side for the Tampa Police Department.
You need to take that vehicle out as the second you get an opportunity. Ram him.
They did an intervention technique on that vehicle where the suspect lost control of that vehicle.
Motor 15, signal 3.
We taught them PIT, which is a precision immobilization technique. You learn to navigate the vehicle at certain speeds. You know what you need to do in order to get that quarter panel and get that vehicle to spin. They're out of control. We're absolutely in control with everything we do.
Get up on the car, stay behind the tire.
If you train enough, you kind of inoculate yourself for what's about to come.
Move over, now push.
They knew what they were doing, they knew what they had to do.
Match the speed, stay behind the tire, drift over.
I think their performance under fire was exemplary. The fact that no law enforcement was injured, that's the outcome that you want.
Thanks again to Fox 13's Allison Rothang for that piece.
With the roar of 4,800 horsepower, the Memphis Belle takes to the sky just as it would have during World War II.
It's such a neat thing to watch an airplane actually fly and hear the engines and watch the smoke as it starts up.
The iconic heavy bomber was used extensively during the war deep in enemy territory. It held a crew of 10 and was often burdened with carrying up to 6,000 pounds of bombs.
We lost over 23,000 airmen in the B-17 that were killed flying these airplanes in the European and Pacific theaters.
This particular plane was produced in 1945, narrowly avoiding any combat. But its namesake is one of the most historic. The original Memphis Belle was the first B-17 during World War II to complete 25 missions. This Memphis Belle had a lighter load and was even featured in a 1990 Hollywood film.
He's coming around again. Jack, get the greedy bastard.
Now it tours the nation and is making a pit stop in Tampa as a mobile museum of America's past. Its history hitting close to home for 90-year-old William Yepes.
Well, I couldn't control myself. I was on a plane and tears came to my eyes. I was thinking of all the men we lost, you know.
The World War II vet enlisted at age 21 and served over 24 missions as the bombardier of a B-17, witnessing a bird's eye view of World War II combat.
Planes going down, the fighter jets attacking us. No, every plane, every mission you hope to get back.
The Flying Fortress is up and running today in honor of those who didn't make it home, an unwavering symbol of American strength.
It's important so people have a tie to that time in our country's history.
In Tampa, Anjali Lone, Fox 13 News.
My name is Linda Henry. Today is Friday the 13th.
For the 13th, we're doing $13 tattoos to show customer appreciation.
Minimum is usually $50, and today they have $13 deals. So it's a good deal.
My name's Jack Cody, tattooer. Some of the designs like little skulls, little roses, butcher knives.
I got a smiley face with a 13 for the eyes. Got it on my finger. It was all right. This one place hurt.
It's like a scratching, irritating pain.
Last year, I got a Friday the 13th tattoo with my friend, and then Friday the 13th came up again, so I came with my sister and her boyfriend. Most people think like, oh, 13 is bad luck, but I've always been lucky. I plan on coming again whenever Friday 13th pops up.
And I want you guys to take turns putting in a cupful at a time, and I'm gonna hold this bag open.
Just a few cups of water makes this magic soil perfect for little hands to get dirty.
Ah, you gotta crush all of those.
This is ground up coconut fibers, the soil these third graders at Spring Head Elementary are using to plant their own vegetables and herbs.
It's kind of cool because you're acting kind of like you're a little farmer. Like you're making your own food.
The seed kits have cool names like Pizza Garden, Ratatouille, and Stir Fry, with the right seeds for vegetables and seasonings in each pack to make a meal.
My assignment was the carrots, and they were small, but the pea seeds were huge. They were like about this big.
The company Growums provides the complete gardening kit, letting the kids experience it all, from planting to harvest. They teamed up with In the Field magazine to teach the kids food doesn't come from the grocery store.
This really helps put them back in touch with where their food comes from. Plus, it encourages them to try vegetables they might not otherwise. Studies have shown that if a kid will grow a vegetable, there's a 98% chance he'll eat it.
They hope to change opinions, like Jack's.
I don't really like vegetables.
But 9-year-old Mallory loves broccoli and carrots and has her own garden at home.
I think it's really good because you get to pick them, and like they say, nothing's better. The food that you grow is best. So I think that's true.
The school will also receive enough seed kits to grow several hundred pounds of vegetables.
They'll tend to their gardens, watching as the seeds turn to tiny plants and finally into yummy vegetables that even Jack might be willing to try. In Plant City, Tanya Arja, Fox 13 News.